Good morning, Margaret Newmally here. I am the author of Another Dimension, The Ultimate Amalgam, Worlds Collide, Tales of Captain Nootra, Perfection with all dimensions into light. I am here doing a summary of the second volume of the book Another Dimension, which is Worlds Collide. Worlds Collide has two books, and the first is Family. The second is Friendship. Now, in Family, it begins with Broly, who comes to Nootra, and he wants to be part of the superheroes. He wants to belong to the city of Nootra, because in the previous book, The Ultimate Amalgam, Son Goku and his fellows, they fought Broly, and they won him, they defeated him. And so he saw the friendship that they shared together, and he also loved it, and he wanted to be part of the city. So he comes with Galactus to be part of the city. But Son Goku and all the heroes, they meet him in space, and they stop him and from approaching further into the city. They say that Son Goku says that he, after what he had suffered at the hands of Broly, he would not allow Broly to become a member of Nootra, and so he refused him. And so Broly is dejected, and he goes back with Galactus. Galactus also pleads the cause of Broly and says that they changed Broly. The Nootrans changed Broly into good. This is what the civilization is all about, transforming the world into good. But now that Broly has been transformed into good, they don't want to receive him into the city. Meanwhile, their values, the founding fathers of Nootra, they decreed that no one should be denied in Nootra, that Nootra is the best place in the world, and so all humanity should come and live there. But now that Broly has changed, the Nootrans, Son Goku takes it personally because his sons, Son Goten, Son Gohan, they suffered at the hands of Broly, and he said he will not allow Broly to be part of the city. And so Broly goes, but he doesn't give up. He wanted to be part of Nootra. He doesn't want to be part of another planet, another country, another civilization. But Nootra is the one that transformed him. These are the people that he knew. He always fought them, but he was seeking acceptance from them. But he was doing it in a way that wasn't right. He was fighting them, and so he knew them very well. So he said he will. He told Galactus that they should go to Megatron. Megatron and the Decepticons had a device that they used to penetrate Nootra undetected, and so they meet with Galactus and the Decepticons, and Broly agrees to supply them with energon, so that which is the energy that the Decepticons and the Autobots use to fuel themselves. And so Broly supplies 1 million of these energon in many energon cubes, and so Megatron gives them the device to get into Nootra unsensed. And so Broly also upgrades the device, and then he puts it on as a belt and enters the city of Nootra. He infiltrated the city of Nootra. But when he comes to Nootra, and then he meets some football players, some children who are playing football, and he was so absorbed watching them, and the children noticed that the stranger, he was strange and weird, but they spoke to him, and he was willing to be part of the team because they needed a member to make the team complete. Broly accepts to be a member of the team, and so they rejoice that they have a complete team. And so they're happy with Broly. Broly plays with them, and he learns football just in a day, and they're so happy about it. But when Broly sends his superheroes around the corner, he disappears. The children are happy. They wanted. Rain is one of the children, and she goes to Hawkeye, her father, and tells him about Roy. Broly gave his name as Roy to the children, but the children were convinced that he was a superhero, though they didn't know him because he's so tall, so majestic, but Hawkeye doesn't know any superhero with the name Roy. And so the next day, Broly comes again to Nootra and meets. He goes to the south side and meets with the Denver and his companions Wally, Shades, Mario, and Jeremy, and these they want to build their house, and they're so for many years, 10 years already, they met Denver in that place, and they wanted to the dream house. The dream was to build their house there, but they never succeeded. And so Broly comes to meet them, and they speak with him. He was first of all aloof. He stands aloof and just watched them from afar, because it was the first time that he was making contact with people, and especially children. He had lived for so many years in the world without being conscious of the presence of children in the world, and so he was amazed by these little men. And so the children also drew near, and they wanted to exploit Broly or Roy so that he should build their house. Broly also was so willing, and he built the house in no time. Before the end of the day, before the evening, their house, they had this complex with all swimming pools and many rooms and mansions. And so Broly, the children are so glad. They love Broly so much because he fulfilled their dream. He built their house, and they're so happy. And when Broly also disappears, because there is the aerial boss who come to take the children back to West Side, and they speak to him about Roy, and the aerial boss doesn't know who that is. So the next day, the children, Broly goes home, and he's very happy because he's made friends with the little Nootrans, and he's waits for the training of the children. So of his football team. So he gets there on the appointed date, and then they train together. But he covers his face because on the pitch there were many other football players that were playing, and he feared that they would discover him. So he covered his face. And he plays with the children, but there are two children, Cesare and Yan, the teenagers, big teenagers. They come there and they watch the children playing. Always One Nootra, that is the name of their team. But Cesare and Yan, when they see Broly, his build and he's very imposing. They suspect him. He's not. They don't know this superhero, but he cannot be. They're surprised that an adult of that size was playing with children, and okay, they don't know him as an agent, and so they find out. They guess that he's hiding his aura. They don't sense any energy coming out of him, so they deduce that he has camouflaged himself, and he's someone that doesn't want the superheroes to know that he's in the city. And so they use a trick. They they pretend to be living, and when they're somewhere, they come back in full force. Cesare and Yan, they're reputed of having they're reputed of being football players that are very violent, and they have aggressive shots, and so they shot the football at Broly, and Broly, he didn't know, but he has unconscious energy shield, and his defenses, his unconscious defenses, they manifest and they protect him. At the time that his defenses were unleashed, the superheroes, all of them, they detected that Broly was in the city, and so all of them, they come to the pitch, to the place that the children were training, and Superman, Captain Nootra, Batman, and Hawkeye, and all the superheroes, Thor, and all of them, they surround Broly, and Broly doesn't know what to do. And so but when they learn that Broly has been in the city for some days already, and the children also intervene, they say that Broly is the friend. They don't want they don't want the superheroes to take him out, and so Son Goku was the one who was he didn't want Broly. So he says that Broly has proven that he is one of Nootra. He has used faith to enter the city, and the children have accepted him, and so Broly allows Son Goku allows Broly to be in the city, and Batman says that Captain Nootra should guard Broly, so that they should verify if really Broly has changed. And the children are happy because Broly is going to stay with them, is going to be in the city. And Captain Nootra now is the guardian of Broly, and he moves along with him, and the children, they hang around together. And there is this football match that they play, Captain Nootra with Cesare and Yan, and also Denver and his friends against Broly's new team, Nootra's Wings. So they play, and afterwards Captain Nootra takes the children wanted to see Galactus, and Galactus, Broly is the herald of Galactus. He supplies Galactus with energy so that he doesn't devour worlds, because Galactus is used to devour worlds for his nourishment. He's an entity that feeds on planets, and his being meant the doom of many planets. But now that Broly is an inexhaustible energy source, he becomes the herald of Galactus and supplies him with all the energy he needs. And so Galactus no more harms. And so Captain Nootra takes the children to Galactus, and he takes Denver, Mario, Wally, Shades, and Jeremy, and they are so amazed to be in Galactus's stomach. And so afterwards, Broly, and as the children play Broly had really made the inside of Galactus as an amusing ground. He spent 2 years decorating the place and furnishing it with wonderful things, and the children saw the insides of Galactus as a playground, and they move all over the place. And even if they jump, they make a free fall, they do not crash, and so it is like a safe part of space. The inside of Galactus is space, but is the inside of this entity. And so our Captain Nootra and Broly, they speak together, and Broly asks Captain Nootra how is it that he became captain of the city of Nootra. And so now that Broly is a citizen, Captain Nootra relates to him the story of Nootra and how also he was chosen. He said that he spoke about when he was chosen, his father didn't smile at him at the time that he was chosen, but afterwards he was proud of him. And then when Broly asks him, who is it? Batman trusts Captain Nootra, but Captain Nootra tells him that he shouldn't mention Batman when they're together. And so there's this thing, and then Broly tricks him into knowing his secret identity, that he is the son of Batman. And so Steven said Broly is too strong for him. And so Broly had uncovered the secret identity of Captain Nootra as Stephen Wayne, the son of Batman. So that is the first part that ends, and then there's the second part about the Earthlings that the Silver Surfer comes to Earth, and he had promised in the last book, the Ultimate Amalgam, they were the Earthlings wanted to go to Aegels, which is the neighboring planet of Nootra, to meet the 12th of Konoha, Naruto and his friends. But on the way, the Earthlings disappeared, and they returned to Earth. But Silver Surfer had promised them that he would take them to Nootra, and so during the 2 years that Silver Surfer became member of Nootra, they built an interdimensional shield, and at the appointed time, Silver Surfer uses it with the power cosmic of Galactus, because Silver Surfer is the former herald of Galactus, and he has the power cosmic, and he uses it with the intergalactic shield, and he gets to Earth to find the children, Alan, Noah, Zach, Ryan, and Chris, the brother of Zach. And so he comes to take them from Earth to another dimension. That would be the next video. Thank you for watching, and blessed with all blessings in Christ. Bye bye.